Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Darksiders 3 on PC in 4K. Looks okay so far. We're on full screen at UHD resolutions. These are just the defaults. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. Let's check it out. Oh, there's a bunch of different difficulty levels. Well, that's kind of cool. Players who are looking for less of a challenge. Oh, well, why don't you say for players who are less capable? Well, that sounds much less insulting. Default, a more methodical combat style than Darksiders 1 and 2. I don't know, it's been forever since I played either of those two games, so let's go for it. Nightmare mode? I'm gonna say no on that one. Nightmare mode, is that like waiting for the premiere of The Hills?
Why did the Creator construct a universe teeming with imperfection, misery, sin?
Maybe he's an asshole.
Among the scholars of both heaven and hell, this query is known as the riddle of sorrows. If sin is itself a part of the grand design, is not sin then, by definition, divine? A question for the sages. The one particularly restless bunch kept a robust relationship to the topic. The Nephilim. Spawn of angels and demons. Warriors, relentless, unstoppable, blood-mad. Until they were betrayed by four of their own. War, death, fury, and strife. The Four Horsemen of the apocalypse. Inconceivable power was bestowed upon the traitors by those sworn to maintain symmetry twixt order and chaos. The Charred Council. Bear witness as the Council holds court to end the Nephilim War in the name of balance. This is the new pact. War, bringer of worldwide fire. You are the juggernaut of all pain. Death, dark soul of eternity. You are the deepest decay. You are anti-life. Strife. Endless spirit of timeless unrest. You are all that is unsettled in the hearts of that which lives and breathes. And finally, fury. Terrible engine of rage. You are the machine that...
Are we to waste our time on ceremony, or are we to fight?
Step forward and recognize, Horseman. You are the most impatient of your kin. The least predictable, dancing on the edge of your own reality. Your brothers understand the undertaking set before them. But do you?
Still talking! Shall I have Death fetch us some tea, or can we get on with it?
Fury, your role in this story is yet to be written. I wonder, will you light the flame of creation anew? Or stomp out the embers for good?
What is this writing? What?
Dreams more thrilling than reality. Had I known the new pact would be so exciting, I would have let walls separate my head from my neck then and there. Is it possible to die of boredom? Rampage. Bored as I am, perhaps you're just lazy. If I didn't love you so much, I'd kill you just for something to do. The call? Finally.
They don't have cell phones?
Please, please, please tell me you're a planet of demons that needs slaying. Or two. War. What pathetic fate have you brought upon yourself, brother?
Watch your tongue.
Actually, kind of hard to do that.
I may be least favored of all the horsemen, but my tongue never found me chained to a rock like some dog.
Fury, approach us.
I take it there is a mess that needs tending to.
Though you jest, you speak true. War has broken his vows to this council.
Oh, he's not a virgin?
And shattered the seventh seal.
Oh, is that code for not a virgin?
The apocalypse. Why would he...
We know not. Yet. As we speak, Earth falls beneath the spears of heaven and the hammers of hell.
So the horsemen are to ride.
Oh, -1.
While the Charred Council seeks to understand how and why the traitor war has committed this abominable act, there is a matter that requires delicate attention.
You should have called Strife. He's the delicate one.
The 7 deadly sins have been released, by whom we cannot say, but the 7 roam the earth, free of our prison. The balance between order and chaos is already in jeopardy. The 7 cannot be left unchecked. War is in chains. Death is missing. Strife attends to other matters. The last time you faced the sins, it required all 4 of you.
I can handle those fools in my sleep. But when this task is complete, I demand that you grant me my rightful place leading the horsemen.
If you would trade obedience for a title, so be it. But never make a demand upon us, horsemen. You depart immediately.
Greetings, Miss Fury. I must admit, this is a fortuitous fate.
A watcher? You doubt my allegiance?
Please, be not cross. I am such an admirer. Scratch that. I'm a fan. You are the horseman. The only one that matters.
Enough! I will allow you to accompany me. Just stay out of my way.
I will be as unto a shadow. Steadfast. Silent.
More silence!
Go! Seek out the place called Haven. Your quest for the 7 deadly begins there.
Fury, wait. Whatever has passed between us, search your heart. You cannot believe I am guilty of these crimes. Something is wrong with the universe. Be vigilant, Fury. Forces conspire against us. Heed my words!
I don't remember any story from either of either of those games. The games are so forgettable, you know. Press X to attack. Soul Lurchers. Fallen enemies will release Soul Lurchers upon death. Blue Lurchers act as currency. Green Lurchers replenish your Nephilim respect. And Yellow Lurchers fill your Wrath bar. Get all that? Use left trigger to focus on a single enemy. Right button to dodge. Whoop. Whoop. What is the relation to rock?
You're close to one of the 7. I just know it. I hope it's not bad.
What are they roasting here? It's a giant heart, I guess? I'm gonna play Final Fight with this car. Need to jump and... Need to jump to extend. They don't want to call it double jump. Is there a copyright on the word double jump? While jumping, hold X to activate the whip swing. Kind of runs like crap.
Haven. A haven for what? Vermin?
Humans, mistress.
Adorable. Build a house of sticks during the end of the world. Where exactly do we go from here, Watcher?
I know not but what the Council commands, mistress. The quest for the 7 begins here.
Envy.
Mine! Humans, haven, everything here! Mine! Move on, horsemen, or ye be mine too!
I'm on a mission.
Protecting humans? Humans think creation favors them. They are apes, crawling through dirt.
Quite the grudge you're carrying.
What they have, I will take. When they have nothing left, they will be my playthings until they break. You cannot stop me!
Oh, I don't want to. Humanity is tragically overrated. I am not here for them. I'm all yours.
No! Your demise is exactly what I desired.
Isn't this your house?
Watch what I can do.
Nephilim's Respite. Press up to replenish health when Nephilim's Respite is your active consumable. It will refill itself by absorbing green soul lurchers from fallen and what is with the screen? It looks all zoomed in, huh? From fallen enemies, press down to quick select the Nephilim Respite if it is not in your current active consumable.
Don't forget it. What's mine is mine.
What's with the scaling on this? It seems like it's all off center. I wonder if I have to reset the graphics or something. I don't know. Doesn't seem right, does it? And I guess he's not exactly on the center of the screen either. I thought that was on purpose, but maybe not. See, there's no good mechanism for dealing with multiple enemies. Maybe not yet, I guess. At least they took away all of the stupid camera zooming and shaking from the original game. I'm actually hitting that button. Ruin your own house. What the heck is wrong with you, girl?
It always revives. Just because I deserve what's mine.
Seriously, what was that bullshit?
Better than I imagined.
Screen is fucked up.
Pretty. Come and get it.
Ah, that's mine!
Mistress, not to be a bother, but weren't you supposed to catch envy?
I did.
Pokemon!
This talisman.
It's a vessel. Envy used it to hold energies from the rest of the seven.
It will make a fitting prison for the others once their physical forms have been broken.
If I may, there is a sort of hum emanating from the talisman. That glow.
Will indicate when one of the seven is nearby. I know.
So wise. You are all that the Council promised, Mistress.
I'm beginning to enjoy the sound of your voice, Watcher.
Talisman of Sin. The Talisman of Sin will guide you to the deadly sins. It is displayed at the top of the screen and it directs you towards the nearest sin. This indicates the nearest sin and whatever. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Let's fix these graphics. What the heck is wrong with this thing? Yeah, none of that seems wrong. Why does it look all scurry? To be honest with you, I kind of missed the old the World of Warcraft look they had for Part 2. This is a little closer to Part 1's art.
I would be remiss in my duties if I didn't point out that even with the talisman, locating the other deadly sins will prove a challenge.
Why are you walking with a limp?
Finding Envy was easy enough.
That was a gift. One I would not count on receiving twice. Envy was also, by far, the weakest of the deadly sins.
Anything else to add?
Only what I assume you already know. The armies of both heaven and hell have cordoned off the world of man into various areas of influence. Look around us. The upheaval we have seen is the very personification of the struggle between order and chaos. You have set for yourself an unenviable task, given these environs.
That's what makes it fun. The other sins are hiding across this shattered world. They strike at angels and demons alike in their own selfish bids for power. Their hubris will lead me right to them.
Perhaps, but you will need assistance.
Whatever I need, I will take, Watcher.
Did I do that?
I knew that war would one day unleash all this. But seeing it... his gifts are impressive.
May I remind you have among your horsemen brethren.
Virtual crystals. These crystallized collections of spirits can be shattered in your inventory to acquire the souls trapped within them. Well, can they now? Okay. Oh god, it's totally Ocarina of Time. Okay, I need a thing. Minding his own business, I'm gonna go kick his ass. Ah. I don't really get the dodge window. I guess I need to practice more? I don't know. I wish there was some sort of indicator, like some sort of screen indicator to tell you when the right time was. That's what was good about Bayonetta, is that it really gave you good visual indicators, and like the rumble would start to let you know when you should do things as well. But yes, I know this game is no Bayonetta. I mean, yeah, obviously not. God, her animation's so weird.
Perhaps there are human survivors.
Not my concern, Watcher.
Oh, do I not have to fight that guy? Well, screw it then. He's just sleeping.
That tree. It's impressive. But is it just me, or is it out of place here?
It is a maker tree. Most likely we will find refuge there.
Really? I can't jump over that? I was about to say, what the heck?
Aren't we making a mighty ruckus?
Says the demon who announces his ambush.
It was not my intention to do battle, horseman. Well, such a passionate little thing, aren't we?
Do not test my patience.
Very well. War is too hazardous an occupation for myself, horseman. I am here in the name of blind capitalism. I am Volgren, merchant of the damned, a trader who deals in souls for profit. Even in the face of the apocalypse, one must endeavor to earn a living.
And whose souls do you trade in?
Angel, demon, or even human. All souls have value to me. I've seen the trail of bodies you've left in your wake.
What would I require from you?
That depends. What are your needs?
Information. The 7 deadly sins.
Whispers on the wind say that the fabled horsemen are but pawns in a larger game. Victims of a grand setup.
What do you know?
I know that the first one's free. Call for me if you have souls to trade, and perhaps you will consider my wares valuable.
Volgrim Plinth. Fury can collect souls to Volgrim to earn attribute points. Attribute points can be spent in Fury's character menu by pressing start. Volgrim has allowed you access to the Serpent Souls. This ancient network of pathways flows throughout the world and beyond, allowing for travel between planes. Or plinths.
Good eating. This will be fun for both of us.
Oh, I have
As
0.
you wish. As you would.
You know, whatever. Is there a save menu? Okay, you can unlock more combat moves. That's good. Must be autosave then. Okay, good enough, I think. Why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Darksiders 3 on PC in 4K. I don't know what's up with the subtitles of the way the screen's centered. Maybe I need to restart the game. I'm not really sure. I mean, that's definitely not centered. Maybe it's not doesn't scale well in 4K. I'll have to experiment a little bit. So it's Darksiders. I mean, what can I say? It is definitely not Darksiders 2, which felt more like an open world game. It is closer to Darksiders 1. So if you prefer the original Darksiders over 2, then this is probably something you might like. You can definitely tell that there isn't as much like love and craft into this Darksiders, but that's okay. It doesn't make that a bad game necessarily. It just means that it doesn't feel as polished as the first 2 games. Understandably so. You know, it's kind of a lesser budget game, I believe. I still like the art. I think it's really good. I think the character art itself is just okay. I mean, it's sort of depends on if you prefer the way all the models look. The dialogue's still, you know, written, from a side of a Peachy in the 1980s. But if you're okay with that, you're okay with that. Overall, I think it's something that's probably worth playing. It's on sale on Steam. Actually, the whole series is on sale on Steam for like $27. It's not too bad. So you can play through all of them if you want. I think it's worth playing. I would be curious to see what the rest of the game is like. I do wish it ran better. It kind of runs crummy, but maybe I can do some adjustments on the settings and get that a little bit more dialed in. Yeah, so check it out for yourself if you want. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.